Okay, I am now unmuted. Come on in. Faith shares real wisdom. We are talking about queens being protected and not abused on tonight. I'm going to give some people time to come on in. I know that it's always a Friday night. Hi, Dr. Caroline. Welcome. I was doing good. My voice wanted to act up soon as night hit, but of course, it sounds better than it did a couple of weeks ago. Hi, cousin Wendy. I hope that you're doing well. Have been praying for the family um, this week and past the past week. Had our warriors praying. Good to see you on tonight. Y'all come on in. Um, I don't know if we make the whole hour, and we might. It's some exciting news coming up that I will be sharing sometime during this live. But come on in, like, share, tag. I'm glad for you to be in the room on tonight. Grateful to have the queens to share. We have some people that love to support. Faith shares real wisdom and had prior engagement, but they will see the replay. So I always say, whether you're in the room or you watch the replay, I appreciate each one of you. Um, that was just some feedback coming from in the room. But I appreciate each one taking it all. BFF took a minute. I was just saying that you will catch the replay, and some of the other ladies that support, we know that they have a full obligation on this week and tonight, but I am excited um, for the support that I have had so far, and I know it will grow. And it's letting me know, and some of you are letting me know that you are being encouraged. Lives are being changed, and I'm excited about that. That's the purpose of this live on Friday night, is to make a difference, to make a change. And I'm excited about the the reports and the feedback that I have been getting. So that makes my heart glad, and know that I am not just here, but I'm here on assignment. Hello, Elizabeth. We are glad to have you back on tonight. I appreciate everyone who takes the time out to just come here, and soon we'll be having people on, some guests on, having some others to share, because we're all about making a change. We're all about changing lives. That's the assignment, changing lives. And I appreciate all of you that take the time out on a Friday night to come in. I appreciate you, and all of you that even take the time to come and watch a replay. I really do appreciate you, and I do not take that for granted. But I want you to know straight from the heart that I appreciate you taking the time out. I appreciate your support, because you don't have to, but you can help someone else, or let somebody else watch it that you know that will get something, and it may impact their lives. And that's what we're about, impacting change, making change. So, again, welcome on tonight. Last week, um, it changed a little, and we were talking about how there are so many different types of abuse. Because a lot of times, when we think of others, or some think of themselves, they only count physical abuse. But there are so many ways that abuse happens. I shared and was trying to help someone on today who literally was going through what we talked about last week, manipulation. That is a form of abuse, and that is one that is becoming really on the top of the list under the physical. But you got manipulations being one type of abuse. You have physical abuse. You have mental abuse. You have emotional abuse. You have verbal abuse. We have so many type of abuse. And a lot of times, some of the people, because they're not being physically abused, or some not being mentally abused, we think that we're okay. But we want to make sure we check ourselves in every area. In every area. I began to look at some things and realize that I have also went through the mental. Of course, I shared that with you. Emotional. I have went through everything except for physical, but I never really paid attention to manipulation. And that is a strong, I want to say stronghold. That's a strong one because I find a lot of folks and a lot of females and males, but mostly females being manipulated. Hi, Dorothy. How you doing, cousin? I'm so glad to see your name. We say, I can't see your face to see your name. I told Wendy we were praying for the family this past week and this week. I went back and shared with my church, so we were all praying for you guys. That's my family. We got I got families from Charlotte, families from Atlanta. I'm just excited for you to be on. But as I was saying, manipulation is a stronghold in so many communities, especially ours. I find that a lot of people was going through that when it comes to finances. Um, Whether it was from social media and these prophets and prophetess and people just telling you to plant a seed to get a word. And of course, just a little um, review. I told you, yes, faith shares real wisdom. Pastor Faith says that's what you have the Bible for. It is full of prophetic. The Bible is prophetic. It is full of words for you, full of it. And when you look, it is not charging you. You don't have to put up $1,000, 500, even 100. I have nothing against sowing seeds because I do that. I have nothing against paying tithes because I do that. I also give offers, but I do have a problem of people being used. I don't care what avenue, where it comes from. I do have that problem, and I do take it personally because when you love people, you don't use people. And I'm gonna say, like we would say if we were in church, you talking right. If you love people, you don't use people, and that's on any level. If you love people, you do not physically abuse them. If you love people, you do not mentally or emotionally abuse them. And a lot of abuse comes from different people because they have been abused all of their lives. So what does a person that's been abused usually do? Abuse somebody else. A lot of things we did not call abuse, but it leads to abuse. I find myself because I am in a whole lot of ways on a lot of avenues. I am old school in many ways. But one of the things I have found out, even with rearing children in today's society, and even with I have one that's 36 and one 33, and bonus that's 37 and then 39, all this over. I found out that you can literally talk just like I want to be talked to. I will talk to my children instead of just trying to bust their head open. Because I find out, because that's physical, well, I need you to understand a lot of them, some of the toughest kids are the kids that have been beat on a lot, with a lot of things. And I do believe, truly, I believe in discipline, but I don't believe in abuse. There are things that people do that goes to the abuse side. So I can say I'm 59, but my mother did not abuse me. Even back then, she taught. Yes, I had a couple of, we said whoopings. I had a couple of those, and I just was not one that liked anybody hitting on me. So I tried to be obedient to my parents. Besides the thing I snuck and did, we all did some of that. I know a few people that did, but the majority of us did something. But we have to look at it now, because if you are always, if you always have to find yourself knocking, hitting, knocking down, and I have seen people, and this is a hurtful thing, even parents, stump. How can you stump something you had to give birth to? Unless it was a situation that child is fighting the parent. There's always another level. But I mean, we're talking about regular. Why would you? Why would you? The majority of the time that I found out in our community, the reason why a lot of the beating and all of that stuff goes on is because we do not know how to communicate. Communication for especially our community was knocking down, knocking aside, and allowed us to go back and say, "What good did it do?" It is not the same, but we must know how, learn how to communicate, not just with your children, but that is a big factor, but with others. As someone would say, I'm quick at the hands. Why am I so quick at the hands? Mainly the people that are quick at the hands do not know how to have a conversation. They do not know how to communicate to someone else. Everything sets them off. Everything sends them to 1,000. Everything. Why do everything send you to 1,000? You ask yourself that. This will put you in a place where you become abusive. Whether it's on your job, it's in your home, whether it's at church, because I'll be the first one to be honest. You have a lot of mean people, not supposed to be, because it's supposed to be a lot of loving people. You have a lot of mean people that go to church. Well, I'm that person that love mean people because I'm not threatened by mean people. They used to say I was mean because I know then there is a situation going on and you just really need to find a way to communicate, or someone who will take the time to listen to you communicate, because a lot of times we don't know how to get it out. We are scared to share our real feelings. Most women that get abused physically by men, or if their significant other is a female, most people that get abused by their partner is because they don't know how to communicate. They messed up in the head, or they hurting. So the only thing they do is hurt you. When a queen does not know, or a potential queen does not know her self worth, she'll take it, and she'll take it for love. Baby, at no day, no time is that love. I'm going to let you know at no time, no day of the week, month, or year is that love. Love is not giving me a black eye. Love is not choking me, because if you're choking me, because I remember before I was delivered, when I got mad, I wanted to go straight to the throat because I felt there was no need to do all that fighting. Because what happens when you go to the throat? You are going then to cut it off. I mean, you like, I'm gonna take you out. I don't have time for that. Was I've been delivered, but that was my testimony. Even when I used to work at a place in Connecticut, I would tell the boss when he was messing with my money, I'm gonna choke you out. And he believed me because I came up on him like that. But just know that there is a God. But when somebody goes for your throat and they're choking you, it's to choke the life out of you. There's no love in trying to take life away from me or anybody else. That's abusive. It is real abuse. And please share with our young girls, our teenagers, because for some reason, because of the way society has accepted so much mess and stuff that should not be, they think it's okay to be 15. I'm going to go down lower. There are 13-year-old girls getting their behind dragged by somebody they call their boyfriend. I ask, where's the parent? Where's the mother? Where's somebody? Because what would ever make it okay? I'm talking to the grown ladies, but what would ever make it okay for a teenager to think that another teenager boy can knock them around, slap them around? This is why we got to talk and share, because this is really happening. You have to check your nieces, check your daughters, check your little cousins, check your goddaughters, check whatever, and make sure they're not doing this, because I'm telling you, they're getting beat. And just like most women we know that go through abuse, they're silent. They won't tell, because now there's a lot of boys who learn how to beat without showing the scars, the abuse, the bruises. So instead of the bruises being on their face or what you can see that's exposed, they do it under. So it's under the shirt, it's under the dress. They're bruised, but they keep it hidden. I'm here to tell you, check on our young girls. They are being abused and hiding it. And nobody's talking about it. Because we're going like, oh, they're okay. They're a little fast though. I don't care how fast they are. I don't want them to be abused. I'll talk to them while they're being fast, hoping that they will slow down. Telling them that, baby, we've been there. They might not have been that young, but still, our young girls are being beat, hiding their bruises underneath. You need to really know this. Yes, la la, that's film. So I say la la. Love doesn't supposed to hurt. That's on any level. On any level. But I'm talking about that abuse, and it comes to me again about our young girls. There are so many teenagers, females, being abused. There are males. Y'all know I say I don't leave out the males, but right now I'm talking to the females. I need y'all to understand. Our babies are being beat, and you don't even know, because most people are too busy. We too busy. Find out what's going on. Because see, I believe in having an open dialogue with young people. That's me. I know they're not all doing right, because we didn't do right. A lot of us, we did not do right. Let's keep it real. I believe in having an open dialogue. I might not like what you're doing, but I want you to know you can come talk to me. And that's how it should be. It doesn't have to be my kids. They can come talk to me openly. Because a lot of times, before they can get it out, you now shut them down. So they ain't gonna tell you nothing. I let them talk. Sometimes let them know, no judgment zone. Come on, tell me what's going on. And literally, they'll talk. Sometimes I have to take a deep breath because I'm glad they're being honest. But sometimes I take it and say, go on. And then I'll share. I'll share why some things you want to stop. Some things. But see, when you tell them, when they're trying to come, and it can be one that's getting abused and you don't know, and all you say is, yo, fast tail, out here acting like a hoe. What are they going to tell you? They're not going to talk to you. Because all they're gonna hear, I'm already being abused, so she already feels like I'm a hoe, I'm trash, I'm this, so I ain't gonna share nothing with her. I may as well stay over here and get this because words hurt more. I always say at our ministry, I say a lot most of the time, speak life into these kids, but make at least try to be. You can't save nobody. Nobody can't talk to you. You can't help nobody if you're not approachable. So whether it's now the males, if someone will be on here, they'll tell you what I do. They can be doing something, and it's just me because they know I love them. I pop them in the chest. Boy, what you doing? But they know I love them. I hug them, do all of that, and I can know they're going through in high teens, in the early 20s, and all of this stuff. I can know that, but they don't know they can talk to me because if they're already being abused or they have fallen into drug abuse and doing all of this because they don't have nobody to talk to. I'm open. I'm not gonna listen. They can be on the street. I know everybody's not me. I understand that. And you stay backed off when you're not me. But I don't care if they're on the street doing drugs. I'm still going to speak life and I'm still going to speak to them. I'm still going to tell them right and I'm still going to tell them what's wrong. Now, that's one thing. I keep it real all the time. But you got to know how to talk. You got to know. There's nothing worse than when a woman is getting beat every other night and she feel I can't say nothing to I can't tell Dorothy, I call her nickname, our family names. I can't say nothing to Dot because Dot just gonna down me. Because y'all know how we women do. You are crazy. You old fool, this and that. You don't know the other side of that. If they have no self-esteem and no confidence, your part is to help build that in them, speak life in them, so they can know there is a way out. There is a young lady. She's also a minister. I'm still trying to get her on. It won't be in this session, but she can tell you about abuse and how a lot of times they have to have a plan. You have to have a game plan for most of them to get out. Because you be saying all that, but you're not about to take them and their 5 kids in. So you need to help build this queen up that don't even know she is a queen or a potential queen. You need to be that one that stand up. You need to be that one that say, well, I don't know, because it take a while for them to tell you, unless you see them being dragged in the street. You don't have to go through that. Speak love, show love, show love. Let your words be love. Don't you abuse them and drag them down too. You know she just got her tail cut last night. Don't you wake up the next morning telling her how stupid and dumb she is? She already feels no hope. That's why she's taking abuse. So if you can't speak life, if you can't help them come up with confidence, if you can't help this self-esteem, just shut up. Don't say nothing. But be careful. Because see, you don't know what you got to face or somebody close to you have to face. And no, I have never had to go through the physical abuse, but I've talked to many that have. And I remember back, as we say, back in the day, when I say they just stupid, they dumb, but you don't know how deep this thing goes. You don't know how they got where they got and what he's saying, because literally, crazy to me, never could believe it, but so many they have put in them because I love way. I thought you was looking at another man. And baby, I love you so. Why punching them all in their throat and head? My Lord, let us come up with some strategy to let them know who they are and they can get out of this. Because the kids are seeing it. So the kids are going to be abusive. I had a little boy who would, I'm sorry, this, I don't know who phone this is, but a little boy, he was in kindergarten, excuse me, and he would come to school. And when I tell you he would beat them kids bloody, kindergarten. And the teachers would have a fit. Of course, we're going to have a fit because he beating the kids bloody, literally, a kindergarten. And I got on one day and I held him down. I literally held him down on top of the table in the classroom. And I told him, you are not going to beat up all these kids. And he would do this hook thing, catch him by the neck and bam, kindergarten. And I held him down and he was trying to fight me. And I said, no, sir. First of all, you're not stronger than me. And I'm not going to let you go till you get it together. And he was like, let me go, Miss Washington. I said, no, because I'm not going to let you beat all these kids up. And after he calmed down because he saw he wasn't stronger than me, he was not going to fight me because I was not going to let him fight me. Now I ain't going in the school system. But anyway, and then I talked to somebody else and I said, this boy is really angry. He was used to seeing his father beat his mother. He couldn't do nothing at that house to save his mother, but he was so upset and mad. When he would come to school, he would take it out on the other kids. And I'm saying, when I tell y'all, I mean beat him bloody, he did not care what color you were. And one time he went to the principal's office, so another teacher took him, and I went ahead and followed. And he took his little shirt off. He didn't take it off. He ripped it off. And he was all mad with the principal going. And I found out what was wrong. And I said, come here. Come on. And we went into another room. And I was telling him, okay, Miss Washington love you, but you're not gonna do this. You cannot do this. They're gonna kick you out of school. I have no say in this. So you're gonna stop this. And he was just crying. And he was, it's actually, when I think about it, it was really sad. But you have to know me, I was still tough at the same time. And he did all of that and he calmed down. Because I was like, we're not going nowhere till you calm down. So come on, let's get it together. He got it together. And I said, come here, give me a hug. And I said it just like that. Give me a hug. He gave me a hug and I hugged him back. And I explained to him how he was going to get put out of school. This is a kindergarten. This is not a middle schooler, a high schooler. And after that, Every time I went to that school, he would see me, he would give me a hug, and I would hug him back. Why? Because all he saw was violence and abuse. So there was no need of me abusing him, but just a hug. Just telling him, I love you. Boy, I love you. You're not gonna do that. And every time he would see me, he would give me a hug. Had another one in that same family that was older. And this boy now did time. And when he see me, he go, Miss Washington, boy, you used to get me. Because back then, yeah, I had pinch. I was just subbing. And I always told the kids, what you gonna do? What they gonna do, fire me? I'm just a sub. And they would laugh and I'd hold them down and show them my little things I knew from being a security guard. And they stopped. Because I would tell them, you're not gonna run me. I'm gonna handle this classroom. But you don't know what some people are going through. So when you see a woman, and if you know of one, speak life. Not only speak life, speak love. When you talk to her, don't go in judging her, telling her how dumb this and that is. But speak life. You don't know what you just speak in life, not judging her, but building her up, giving her the confidence to get out of the situation. Because see, that's what you're doing. When we're talking to women, and when I'm talking to some that, and I'm like, Lord, because I can't take the physical abuse part. I don't do well with it with on anybody, on anyone. So that's why I have never had a problem with a gang of us women threatening one man. They never had a problem with that. But I'm serious because a lot of times we don't know what's going on. And now, see, we'll look at them and call them crazy, but let me show y'all another type of abuse. This is not queen behavior. When you have a partner, they home and you at work because they have no job. They take your car, they eat your food, and they take your money. That's abuse. You're not too much different than the one that's getting physically. That's abuse. When you can go to work and work hard, I'm talking to every potential queen, and I'm talking to every female that say, well, I don't want to be a queen. Well, let me tell you something, and I'm going to tell you out of love. When a man is using your car, he has no job, eating your food, spending your paycheck, that's abuse. You don't know your self-worth. You don't have the confidence that you should have. And that's why he's getting by. And let me help you out. And he take your money in your car, ride another woman, and give her your money. Oh, I know I'm walking right and talking right. And I'm not going to take it back because that's what it is. We say, well, it's not like that. Honey, it's like that. No. It's like that. What you said is not like? No, it's like that. Because when he got to take your car, you don't need a car. I'm at work. I need the car to get to work and the car to be out there when I get off of work. I'm not leaving a car with somebody that's going to ride around, burn my gas out. Then I got to put the gas back in the car because he has the nerve. And I'm doing good again tonight. He got the nerve to tell you you need gas in the car. Yeah, you got to be crazy. That's not happening. That's abuse, y'all. And you accept that when you don't know who you are. And I'm going to always say, we love to say, greater is he that is in me. Okay, well, greatness needs to come out of you, and you're not going to let that happen to you. And if you know somebody that's doing it, you tell them to watch the replay. No, like, share, tag. No, it is not okay. It is not okay for me to work 12 and 16 hours and I got a man laying up in my bed at my house and they got the nerve to wait for me to come home to cook. He will choke first. Straight dry mouth all day and night. But he gonna be laying there. I'm just saying, when you know who you are, honey, if you can go out and you can work like that, I don't care where he work at. He got to be bringing in something. I want to help somebody on the replay. Let me help somebody. Y'all stop doing that. You are worth so much. And you know, I'm going back to my word. You are a priority. If you're not a priority, make yourself a priority. Make yourself a priority. Make your children a priority. And when you have a king, you don't have to worry. He's a priority because he's going to make sure you're a priority and the family. That's abuse. But it's like, if you love me, you do. If you love me, you get out my face because you're not getting my car, my money, nor my food. I'm not going to feed you my kids. It has to stop. We have to find a way. I say it straight and direct. Y'all stop getting some people on the replay. Somebody may watch the replay. Somebody on. Baby, if you getting EBT right now because you struggling, it ain't for that Negro. There you go. It's not. It's for your kids. You feeding that man your kids food. And then you got enough nerve to give them hot dogs and he eating the steak. No. Stop it. And then you have a big old picnic and he cooking and ain't even bought nothing. And he couldn't even buy the box of salt. Stop it. Like, I am so for real, because this is literally happening every day. Young, and I see some, I've told them, stop spending those food stamps on them people when it's for your kids. And then before the end of the month, you have no food because you fed everybody else your kid stuff. No, it is not okay. You have to be a priority. You must. Your kids should be a priority. Because and I'm really talking because these are not even y'all. This is not even a husband. It's a has-been you trying to make me. Don't do it. Again, I will always come to making yourself a priority. And literally, some may wonder, oh, she say that, but no, I am a priority up in the Washington's house. My husband makes sure that I am a priority. So I don't say nothing on here. And when I get off, I'll be like, oh, no, I am not living a miserable life. I promise you that. I am not crying on my pillow because this man is not doing me right. Because I ain't. No, I'm not. I know the proper way to say it. I ain't gonna be with no man that's gonna have me crying day in, night out. No, I'm not. And I'm setting up some phones now because we have priorities. So he's trying to make sure the family all together have what they need to have. But he will come on and tell you, no, I'm real. What you see is what you get and who I really am. Because you will never say you are the leader over me and you not leading me and I'm taking up all the slack and I'm doing everything. No, not the slack. I'm just running the whole house. Ain't no slack. We like to say taking up the slack. You doing everything. Because there's one thing, and this is for the ladies. If we don't do nothing else, we will make us Faye, choose your words wisely. We will make a slack, no good man look like a king. Oh, women, we got that power. Baby, they can't buy a slice of bread. Never mind getting a couple of loaves of bread. And we'll make him look good because they looking at you like, you better not say nothing. I know women that have been abused that way, married and daring them to say anything and beating their behinds and treating them wrong and sleeping with 10 different women. And I'm talking real. This is real. These are the things that women go through, but they don't have nobody to talk to without telling them you this, you that. No, I'm gonna make sure you got some confidence because I know something missing. Then I'm gonna make sure you know your worth because I know you don't. Then I want to make sure do the self-esteem check. Go. Let's go on a scale and see where your self-esteem at. Where's your confidence level? Where's your self-worth level? Yeah, go on a scale and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check that because if it's all the way hitting 1 and 0, between 1 and 0, I know that you're not even ready to hear what I can share. This is somebody would say, yeah, this real. Because a lot of times, women, we are so powerful. We are so smart. You can't find another more intelligent woman than the black woman. And I'm going to say that. I ain't got nothing against nobody else. But I mean strong, smart, creative. But yet, we must remember we must create a space for peace. Because when you don't have peace, you have stress. And stress tries to take us out. And that I'm determined to as many women as I can to make sure they live. Make sure they live. I'm telling y'all, even do your own survey. Now I can do mine on a little scale. Now, and as I said, I think my husband is still setting up some phones and stuff for the kids and me. Um, but I can show you 0 over here, 100 over here. I remember for years I stayed over here. I would never even get to the halfway mark. I just stayed over here because I didn't have any self-esteem. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't know my self-worth. I was living to make somebody else happy. And I know I'm not the only one on here tonight to know what that's like. You'll say, oh, y'all know how we love to say this? If he happy, I'm happy. No, my husband said, if I'm happy, he happy. I don't mind him saying that. He'll say, oh, if the wife happy, I'm happy. But I should stay over here. But oh, when I got free and I began to find out who I really was after making it through the mental and emotional abuse. Now my confidence level, that's where over here. Just over here. Not cockiness, not arrogant, but confident in who I am. Same thing I want for every woman. You got to be confident in who you are. You must be a priority every day. Every day. We had a challenge for September. Every day, do 3 things just for you. And we have done so much for everybody else. Most of y'all forgot most of the days, didn't even do one. Getting up don't count. Washing clothes don't count. Eating don't count. Just doing something for you to add to your life, add to your peace. Abuse. Queens should be protected and not abused. And somebody riding around in my car not working, no. And somebody might be watching it and you might be a male and say, don't listen to her. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you no more. That's why you don't want nobody to listen to me. Because I know what I'm talking about. Because they always have a way of twisting things to make it look like you. And we know what that is. We done talked about them last week. Always got a way of twisting things to make it look like you. Baby, you best to be. If my husband wasn't setting up these apostolic phones tonight, I'll have him on here. Because I'm trying to tell you, no, he no, do I even look like I'm gonna follow somebody that don't know how to lead? I'm gonna sit up. Do I even look like? Well, I'm gonna help you. No, but I'm tired of seeing women having strokes, and they get by and say it was just a light stroke. It was a stroke. Women having heart attacks early. One, they got to keep everything balled up inside. They scared to say anything. And yes, sometimes you got to be discreet. Some of them have to be discreet. But I'm going to tell you, most of y'all, excuse me, um, no, you speak life in them. And me speaking life, I'm speaking life now. I'm speaking life into potential queens and queens that's about to enter the court. And some queens are just waiting. But don't get the king mixed up with the doorman. I just need y'all to catch that and make it whatever you want. Don't get the king mixed up with the doorman. You talking about you got a king and he's still at the door. I just want you to know that. Because we think we gonna go ahead and build a man, build a king. No, it's not. The queen don't build a king. The king have everything prepared for the queen. So even it's order and women. And I always say, I must be said it with another group of women. We are broken fixers. We're broken up, broken into pieces, but always trying to fix somebody else's issue. Always fixing somebody else's issue. Always fixing something, but you broken. You not whole. That's why you're not a priority. Because you got a piece here and a piece over there, and keep making excuses while you with somebody else that's shattered and broken up. You can't fix that person. Fix you. I have to fix me. That's how I was so broken into more pieces, trying to make sure somebody else was happy, doing everything for somebody else and not me. And grabbed onto that old wise tale. As long as he happy, my hip. No, you need to be happy. Because you not being happy can't make him happy, but you can fake it. And a queen is a queen. It ain't no, she might be, once she a queen. When that king get, she is a queen. She might have been a princess all her life. But once he takes her in, baby, and sit up, she is then a queen. And she then have power and authority that she did not have. So now I need you to take the power and authority over your own life. Look on that scale and see where you are. Where's your confidence level? Where's your self-esteem? Are you a priority? Or are you still waiting for validation for somebody who can barely open doors? You waiting for validation for somebody who won't get up out of your bed that you paid for, off your good mattress, and go to work. They're sitting up there eating your kids' food. Ladies, listen. All of you on the replay and whoever else is listening, please let your daughters know. Please let your nieces know. This is not good. When you are whole, and I share this with some women at my church. When you're whole, there lies happiness. When you're whole, there lies joy. When you're whole, there's freedom. Where you're whole, there's peace. Where you're whole, there's confidence. It's a decision, it's a choice. You saying, well, Faith, you say, no, it's a decision, it's a choice. And I'm going to tell you, like I told them, just like when the store is opening and you said you didn't have any money, but you want to go to this new store and see what they're all about, instead of you staying home because you said you didn't have the funds. Anyway, but no, you want to go? I don't care if that new store is 2 hours away. You try to find you somebody that'll ride with you to this new store to spend the money that you said you didn't have, so you couldn't afford to spend, and you go. It is not complicated to become whole. We make it complicated to make the decision and the right choice. But if you are a priority, ladies, gentlemen, you will make the right choice for you. You will make the right choice for your family. You will make the right choice for your kids if you're a priority. We should no longer, we made it normal. We made it normal to be broken up almost into pieces and still be able to do things. We have made it normal to be broken, functional while you're broken. Like we say, functioning alcoholic, functioning broken women. Let's stop. Quit. Over. Make the decision to be whole. Say it can be whole. I made a decision because I had some things going on, and I was like, "Why am I feeling like this?" And I already told a couple of people I was going to do this, and then in this great community I'm in, I got to hear a little bit of it, and I laughed because I've already told them, and I was sharing how, oh yeah, let me get serious back on my health, bro, because I was doing well, and all of a sudden, life's gonna always happen. I promise y'all, life ain't gonna stop happening because you wanted to, or things that's interesting in life, or something you didn't expect. Something always gonna happen unexpectedly. And I said no, because you can go further. Your body has to be in health. If you're having dreams, you want to live, you want to be healthy. I don't care what you want to do, you need to be healthy. And healthy does not mean size. We're talking about your health. You can be a big size and be healthy. You can be a small size and be unhealthy. So we're talking about all sizes getting it together and being healthy. Because why? Wholeness. We have been functional, broken women and men and saying it's okay. It's okay. No, make a decision. Oh, no. I ain't gonna be broken no more. Scattered all over the place. And I keep getting somebody else pieces and we trying to put the pieces together and we can't find all the parts that go to us. No, it's not okay. Pastor Faye, who said it's not okay? Pastor Faye, it's not okay. You were meant to be whole. You were made whole from the beginning. It's things that happen that have made you start falling apart, and so many people not being truthful and making you think it's okay. No, we gonna stop that. We gonna be whole. And it's okay if somebody else be like, why are you doing this? Well, I'm going to use Nancy, for example. Now she's walking in wholeness and she has a confidence and she knows her self-worth and she looked like who she was meant to be. She looks exactly who like she was created to be. Not only she looks the part, she feels the part. She don't just feel the part, she lives the part. Another broken person will say, oh, look at Nancy. She thinks she's somebody. Yeah, you're right. Not only she thinks, she don't just think she's somebody, she knows she's somebody because she's a priority. Baby, either pick up your pieces and say, jump on the wheel so you can be made again. Validation? Nah. You scattered all over the place. That's not a dream. Being scattered was never ordained from the creator. Because when he created you, he didn't make a mistake. He didn't make you broken up. He made you whole. So no, it is not okay to operate broken. I know we did it most of our lives. I know they would say, hey, we're tough. We all of this, but we still broken. That ain't good. I know I would say this is not church, but I believe in the God of the gods. He don't get no glory out of me being broken. The glory comes with me being whole. Ladies, come on, queens, do not, because you can be abusive to yourself. That's not the way. You're supposed to be protected. And I said on the other week, um, I feel like one of those tools of protection, and that's just letting you know that somebody's in your corner and we're pushing you on. So if you're surrounded by a bunch of broken people or a lot of broken women, excuse me, a lot of broken women who don't want to be whole and don't want you to be whole, that's my cut, cut, cut. Because if I can't come together because I stay around brokenness, and listen, when somebody tell you it's okay, you can help him get it together. Y'all stop this Bill of Man crap. A man supposed to be a man. Let him come as a man. Well, I need a man. I don't need a boy trying to make him a man. I ain't birth him. Cut it out. Know your worth, or you go for anything. Like, share with some people that you know need to hear it. Check on your daughters, check on your nieces. I'm about to go, I try to stay within an hour. Again, I appreciate you so much for taking time out, even on a Friday night. A group of the women that support me, they had obligations on tonight. They'll be in the replay, but I appreciate all of you. But you know me, I don't do the numbers like that. I don't care if it's on the replay. I don't have to see you. Just hear it. Hear my heart. Hear my heart. I want so many women to be transformed. Um, I have some exciting news also. We know I do the live without a cash app. Yeah. And a pastor without a cash app. Ain't that funny? But I will, the announcement is Monday, no later than Tuesday, but looking forward to Monday. But it will be no later than Tuesday. My website will launch on Monday. I'll say no later than Tuesday, but we will put it on YouTube. We will put it on my page and wherever else. And that will start. I told y'all that I do life coaching. That I will go on and start my life coaching business openly now. So my website will be launched on Monday and Tuesday. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Going to another level, I will do one-on-one coaching, and I also do group coaching. So with the group coaching, you will see it's going to start with a special. But just share, and once you get the site, because I will have a blog that I will be sharing that will be free, and you can get in your emails. So Subscribe to that. Put your email and the information that's needed in, and I will be doing a blog weekly and sometimes a pop up. So uh, going to another level has been my heart and prolonged things for years. Have always for years, over 20 something years, 25 going 26 years, been doing coaching. But I have to go for the business now, and we will continue to help change lives. So you will get it in on YouTube. We will post it. My website will be launching Monday, no later than Tuesday, but it's more like it's going to be Monday. But I am excited. I have the blessings of my King. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I have the blessings of my King, the blessings of my family, because why? That's going to take some time from them. But what? They okay. They're okay because I do life coaching in the house too. And you will laugh. My husband tell you sometimes he'll be like, "Can we have a session?" And I go ahead and give him the fee, and we have a session, and it always be good. So I'm excited. The website will launch on Monday. I say no later than Tuesday, just in case. Like tonight, things were happening, but we got through it. We got through it. Things started where we couldn't get in this and that, and I was like, you know what, it's gonna be okay. I told my daughter, it's okay, because I have a mentor and a coach, and when I say their voices just make you be like, okay, ain't no problem. You ain't about to make this no problem, no nothing, because it's not. And as someone said, and I told somebody early this morning that I had to watch myself. I'm not taking no negative vibes. I'm not taking no negative people. I ain't taking no negative mindset because that tells me you're not ready. When you're ready, you will switch your words. You will switch everything you say about you. When you see who you really are, you won't be waiting on validation. You will be made whole and you will enjoy life to its fullest. So, all I would love to say, I thank you again for coming. I'm honored that you took time out. Um, See you next Friday night. As they will say in the South, if the Lord says the same and the creek don't rise, we'll see each other Friday night and have a great weekend. Do something for yourself. Queens, kings, do something for yourself, but make sure that you are a priority. Remember, faith shares real wisdom. Let my experience be your wisdom. I've said that for years. Why? There's just some things I don't want to see women go through that I came through. Share it with your nieces. Share it with your goddaughters. Share it with the young people. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Again, I love you for real. Have a great night. Good night, everyone.